Most travelers arrive in Croatia with one main place in mind. They want to see the amazing city of Dubrovnik. They come to walk its huge city walls to look at the strong, castle-like city that has been there for hundreds of years. They take the same famous pictures, following in the footsteps of many visitors before them. But the coast along the Adriatic Sea has other stories, whispered in places far from the busy crowds. Just outside the city, small villages are tucked away by the sea. They are peaceful spots. Places with a deep and simple charm. They feel real and old and very calming. The day starts with a soft arrival of light. The sun rises over the quiet, wide Adriatic Sea, its first rays spilling over the far-off islands, touching the sleeping village. The light stone walls of the houses begin to glow, changing from cool gray to a soft, warm gold. The air, cool and still from the night, carries the clear smell of salt, and the distant, promising smell of bread, baking in a small, family-run bakery. Down at the harbor, the quiet is broken by the soft chug of a single engine. A fisherman returns with the fish he caught overnight, his small boat gliding quietly towards the stone dock. He moves with the careful, practiced grace of someone who knows the sea very well. On the dock, the village slowly starts to wake up. The fisherman ties his boat and is greeted by a shopkeeper who has just opened his door. They exchange a few quiet words, a custom as old as the village itself. Soon the morning's catch of shiny silver fish is carefully laid out on a bed of ice. In a small market stall nearby, jars of shiny olives and bowls of fresh white cheese and bowls of fresh tomatoes and other local produce. The harbor is the real heart of any Croatian coastal village. It's more than just a place to tie up boats, it's the center of business community daily life. These harbors aren't huge, modern marinas, but small, cozy basins, often protected by a simple stone wall that has been there for hundreds of years. Fishing boats, painted in traditional blues, greens, whites, are tied neatly to old wooden posts or iron rings set into the dock. Their worn hulls and tangled nets tell stories of many trips out into the open sea, of fighting waves and patiently waiting for fish. To truly understand these villages, you have to leave the harbor and wander into the maze of narrow paths that climb the hillside. These streets are like the veins of the village, and the stone houses are its soul. Each house tells a story, written in the feel of its walls, and the color of its shutters. The stone is thick and cool to the touch, a natural shield against the intense heat of the summer sun. In the winter, these same walls hold the warmth from the fireplace, creating a cozy shelter from the coastal winds. The buildings are simple and practical, made out of necessity and a deep understanding of the local weather and materials. Small windows, often framed by brightly painted wooden shutters, break up the stone fronts. They're designed to let in light and air while keeping out the harshest sun. A tale of two coasts, quiet villages versus a bustling city. Now, for a moment, let's picture Dubrovnik. Imagine the amazing old city, surrounded by its strong stone walls. The main street, the Stradan, is shiny from the millions of feet that have walked on it. The city is a masterpiece of history and buildings, a place of undeniable beauty and greatness. But its beauty is shared by many. In the busy season, the streets are filled with a river of visitors. Long lines form at the city gates, at the entrances to museums, and for the walk along the famous walls. The air is thick with many languages, the calls of tour guides, and the constant click of cameras. Restaurants and cafes are packed. Now, think back to the small villages that dot the coast just a short distance away. The difference is immediate and huge. Whispers on the water. Glimpses of 3 coastal havens. To truly understand this difference, let's visit a few of these villages in our minds. First, picture a tiny hamlet tucked into a hidden pebble bay. Barely a harbor stone pier with a few small fishing boats tied up. A handful of weathered stone houses, salt-worn walls. Next, a village at the bottom of a green rolling hill. A winding road lined with ancient olive trees. A small church with a simple bell tower at the village center. The bell ringing softly at noon. The sea is a deep, clear emerald, inviting you to swim in hidden coves. Finally, imagine a village on a rocky promontory sticking out into the Adriatic. The rhythm of the seasons. Life in constant, gentle motion. These villages are not frozen museum pieces, they are living communities. Their lives move to the steady, old rhythm of the seasons. Each season brings its own character, its own tasks, its own unique beauty. To visit at different times of the year is to experience completely different sides of the same lasting culture. The life of the village pulses in a constant, gentle motion, a cycle of work, celebration, rest repeated for generations. The Art of Slow Travel, Finding Peace by the Adriatic. Many travelers who come to Croatia follow a very fast plan. They fly into a big city, maybe spend just one day in Dubrovnik, and then they're gone. They've seen the famous sights, but they've missed the true spirit of the coast. They've missed the quiet villages that lie just beyond what they can see. To truly experience this other Croatia, you must try a different way of traveling. You must stay longer. Think about renting a small room in a stone house by the sea. Unpack your bags and let yourself settle into the rhythm of the place. If you'd rather explore peaceful villages than crowded cities, subscribe to Global Explorer and join us twice a week.